Всем привет, я приветствую вас на своем канале. Мы продолжаем проходить Dragon Age 2. И все в этом духе. Пара-пара-пау, Dragon Age 2. Все, пощелю. Бум, эльфичка. Эльфисиська.
By the dread wolf, why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Непрошенное спасение. Так, подождите. Мне надо посмотреть. Непрошенное спасение. Поговорите с совершенным Браном о сыне наместника. Пойдемте к Синешелю поговорим. Да пойдемте поговорим. К Синешелю зайди. Сука ебаная, блядь. Интер-хуинтер, блядь. Интернет, блядь. Говноред, блядь. Работай, шлюха, блядь. Заработал, пидор, блядь. Мамку твою, блядь, в кино водил, суша. Ебаный Wi-Fi, блядь. Исключительного права на это Зиман, если любил к насилию.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone, and there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
The Kunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Talvashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
This isn't a task for a guardsman.
There is a concern of appearance. if we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Kunari threat because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
The boy will be home soon enough.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
Мстите, сказите, блядь.
Good day, Sirrah.
Задание травника, непрошенное спасение, пороховые надежды. Тяжелые доспехи привлекают внимание врага. Так, это у нас пещера Талваон, надежды. Пороховые надежды. А это Сэм Узен, непрошенное спасение. Все, вот сюда, значит, пойдем.
You've been an apostate your whole life, then?
Like my father before me. What of it?
Didn't your family consider that dangerous?
Где моя сеструшенька? А ну дай им по жопе.
There are mages who go their whole lives without ever falling sick. Many of them, in fact.
And if the Templars come looking for you?
Perhaps there shouldn't be any Templars.
Ой, чуть-чуть жопка подгорела. Как же так? Нефиг здесь стоять в сотый раз, блин. Как не прохожу, они тут стоят и стоят. Чего стоите? Кого ждете, блин? Все стоят и стоят, ждут кого-то, блин. А, сохраняться ж надо тут же. Игруля такая. Когда захочу, тогда вылечу.
And the world's rid of one more Kunari. Easier than I expected. Call the men back. We've got an appointment with the Viscount.
Какое оно
Isn't
страшное.
that right, Seamus?
Ashad, you killed him. You Vashedan bitch.
That one of their words.
Слов, вот видишь? Поэтому тебе пора приложить домой. Тебе слишком нравится играть с этими тварями. Держу пари, что ты пошел еще дальше. Разве нет, парень?
A little rough for a rescue, don't you think?
Competition? Well, you're too late. The Winters, I have already
Ему
claimed
придется
him.
ей сейчас пиздюлей дать.
Sirrah, if I must go back, so be it. But I will not see these murderers rewarded.
Spoiled shit. I'll cut out your tongue and charge extra for bringing you back quiet. And as for you, I could do with some entertainment while we wait for the others.
А чё за хуйня? Почему так-то, а? Ну, сейчас тебе пиздец будет, сейчас нафиг, пацанчики тебя. Так, а ты у нас что можешь делать? Ох, ебать, что-то она не пожила долго. Шушуть.
Nicely done. Dead and good riddance, but she said she was waiting for more. A lot more.
We're not giving you up.
Strip the camp, and we'll ready a fitting welcome.
Oh, Andraste. I've never seen so many corpses. So much blood.
We'll get through this. Hold on a little longer. There may be more coming.
Hear about the dangers of magic.
I'm getting out!
Ах ты, сука.
Now we can relax. A shard never lied, never coddled. You are worth his time, or you are not. They are not the brutes others claim they are. Take me to my father, and I will try again to make him see.
It's clear this was not your first encounter with this Ashard.
I met him soon after their ship foundered. I had run again to escape the keep and my father. A shard was to map the coast, to find an answer for the Arishok. I had so many doubts. Kunari have none.
I wasn't aware that Kunari take many friends.
Perhaps it isn't the right word. I am the Viscount's son, bound by everything that means. Ashard did not care. We were both seeking something. That was enough.
I confess I'm not sure what one does with a dead Kunari.
The body is no longer him, and is worthy of no special treatment. That is, apparently, their way.
Should his people be told?
They will know. Whether they will deign to acknowledge it, I have no idea. There was much of a shard that I didn't understand, but it was so very worth trying.
The Viscount is clearly concerned about your safety.
The Viscount sends thugs to do a father's job. I was in no danger until his help arrived.
You could have told him this was your wish.
Keep your assumptions. He doesn't hear me. He's as tired of being disappointed as I am of bearing it. And now, Ashard is dead. It's not right.
We'll leave soon enough, Seamus. Be ready.
I am at your whim, Sirrah.
Ебать, столько всякой хуйни поубивали, блин. И что, нечего взять, что ли? А есть, вот валяется. Ну, еще ящик какой-то лежит. Щит. Денюшка нам нужен, Денюшка, Денюшка нам нужен, Денюшка нам нужен.
I am ready to leave. And you have coin to collect, I'm sure.
Let's go, Seamus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
Then take me to him.
Тата, веди меня к ним. Тата, веди. Тата.
Father,
Отец, сын мой, я думал, что потерял тебя.
enough, father.
Довольно, отец.
Allow me to present you
Ваше
Sirrah
превосходительство,
Hoук,
позвольте
Excellency.
представить вам сударя Хоука. Он заслужил награду.
You have my gratitude.
А вам благодарен. Надеюсь, из-за моего сына у вас не было излишне серьезных хлопот.
There were
Были
complications.
кое-какие сложности, но я счел за честь уберечь от беды вашего
I was
сына.
told the winters had
Мне
involved
сообщили, что в
themselves.
этом деле приняли участие зимы. Неужели не было никого спасаясь? Они убили моего друга. Почему это никого не волнует? Я полагал, что тебя похитили, когда ты в одиночку по глупости забрел слишком далеко.
I was not
Меня
captured.
никто не похищал. Я был с Ашадом. Кунари, они совсем не чудовища, и их не надо бояться. Если бы ты только попытался это понять, другие бы тоже поняли. Лучше, чтобы тебя считали похищенным, чем подозревали, что влияние Кунари коснулись члена моей семьи. Благое или нет, неважно. Это уже явно не мое дело. Да, ваш сын слишком далеко зашел. Вы оба упертые болваны. В этом деле Сеймус прав. Это уже явно не мое дело. И я хочу сказать, что они оба упертые болваны.
There is no middle ground. It sounds like you've both been hard-headed.
That is quite enough. My apologies, Excellency, for this intrusion into personal matters. There is no... Just move.
Что, нельзя было, что ли, так говорить? Прости прощения, шеф, что мы с вами так поступили, блин. Два упертых болвана. Ну а чё кого-то выгораживать? Все болваны, блин. Ой, сюда можно попасть? О.
Set.
Наместник что-то подозревает, но взятка открыла нам путь к закрытой части архивов. Лучше б мы потратили эти деньги на что-нибудь другое. В архивах почти нет записи периода империи. Это... Что за загадка, Кирка? А сюда нельзя, да? Тут закрыто. Ну и черемяк этим. Так, что у нас по поводу... И без повода. Пояс. Херня. Что тут подружака моя? Рыжуля. Где она? Вот она стоит.
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Так, а что за задание у нас там? У нас задание травника, прям контент, побочные задания, винный шам. Речь идет о сотрудничестве между людскими и эльфийскими виноделами. В результате вышел вкус, который назвали соответственно напряженным. Время от времени это вино спрашивается на рынке Нижнего города, хотя эльфы редко поступают так в открытую. Задание травника. Пороховые надежды. Поговорите с Сэмсом по ночам. Сэмс обычно болтается. Так, это ночью. Враги среди нас. Закатов бордель верхнего города. И узнайте, как Уилмот стал одержимым. Принесите Барн 50 золотых. Но это основной прям сюжет. А вот задание травника ни хера не работает. Это надо было задание получать до того, наверное, как мы поперлись к эльфам. Так, это урожай отдать. Это у нас враги среди нас и блудный сын. Это у нас пороховые надежды и задание травника. Может, сейчас что появится там с травниками, с этими... С заданиями травника. Пять секунд, шкаф. Хоть работает, сейчас проверить надо. Проверить надо, работает, нет. Ага, работает. Так. Вот как? Эльфы должны что-либо знать про это, да? И к какому нахер эльфу, блядь, подойти? Чтобы он мне сказал про железную шляпу, про эту. Задание травника, блин. Привет, пацанчики. Блядь, я у тебя не спрашивал, залупа, я у бабы спрашивал.
Watch your steps, Yam. You don't know how many Dalish arrows are trained on you right now.
Да мне срать, сколько далийских стрел направлено. Бля, я так не играю, нахуй. Мастер клана, на тебе щит. На тебе ремень. На тебе мусор. А у тебя что, кстати, есть? Блядь, с кем перетереть, а? Может, с тобой?
Oh, Merrill. So you've returned. How has your time been among the Shemlin?
It's been nothing but roses and rainbows, Master Island. The alienage is lovely in the spring. The collapsing shacks and drunken brutes are nicely offset by the knee-deep mud.
This path has been of your own choosing, Meryl. A path that has saddened the clan greatly.
Perhaps if the clan was more accepting of the ancient ways and not so mired in fear.
Enough! We will not bicker like children in front of strangers. We cannot undo what is done. My apologies for that display. Perhaps we can start again. I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed? Are you a specialist?
Вот у него про железную кору надо спросить, а почему, сука, мне не показывают, у кого спросить? Много чего может. Мы делаем оружие, доспехи, вещи, что может понадобиться клану. Я ищу железную кору. Как бы то ни было, мои запасы иссякли. Я только знаю, где можно найти железное дерево. Нам запретят ходить туда, когда в этом месте погибли 2 наших лучших охотника. Ты думаешь справиться там, где мы потеряли поражение? Это место кишит порождениями тьмы. Чтобы их уничтожить, пришлось бы рисковать жизнью последних узников. Я покажу тебе, где это. Что ты будешь делать дальше, это уж тебе решать. Порождение тьмы. А это даже не здесь. Вот оно как. А где же это тогда? Опять на каком-нибудь рваном берегу и ночью? В пещере в какой-нибудь? Ага. Давайте. Сеструха нарвалась. У мамки забрала, что ли? Он в одиночку порождение тьмы забил до смерти ногами. Так, ладно, надо вот тут все изведать. Такая маленькая мини-локация, да? Ну что ты делаешь? Жопа.
Гипнотизируй их.
So, there's no circle among the Dalish. Any child with a gift of magic is apprenticed to a keeper. In another clan if there's no need in her own. That sounds nice. Magic is a gift of the creators. Why wouldn't we use it? It just seems wasteful for humans to lock their mages. Where they can't do any good.
Of course. You're a blood mage.
Oh.
Так, ладно, все это хорошо. Здесь больше никаких заданий нет. Пойдемте с винишком разберемся, что там за задание. Это самое начало игры, где мы. Так, вот тут вот винный шрам. Винный шрум.
You know, you cannot wish the Templars away. Is the circle here truly so terrible an option? You would be kept safe from others as well as from yourself, and they would be kept safe from you.
I didn't ask for this.
Nobody asks for their fate.
I believe you lost this somewhere. I thought this was lost. Perhaps it should be.
Так, а где мой дом? Надо домой зайти посмотреть. Может, там что нового в книжечках появилось.
I just can't get used to all the noise in Lowtown. And the smell. What a come down for mother.
Так, значит, тут ничего нету. Гамлет нам ничего не скажет. Песика.
His mood's definitely improved, but he's too frisky to be cooped up in this shack all day. We need more space.
Soon, Mother. For now, I feel better knowing he's here, protecting you.
I might not wish to be cooped up here either. I suppose I could take him for a stroll. What an odd sight we'll make. A mother and her Mabari. I will talk to the Viscount about our estate.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
The house won't clean itself, Uncle.
Так, а я ж могу теперь заказать зелье, да? Там у меня ж травушки-муравушки вон есть. Зелье из эльфийского корня только могу, а другого ничего и не умею. Заказать руну, вот могу, руна столкновения. Лириум нужен. А, у меня один есть как раз. А вот здесь тоже лириум руна. Ах. Усиливает броню. Это руна для оружия, наносит дополнительный физический урон. Здесь нужно 2 лириума, здесь нужно 2 лириума, сильверит какой-то и 2 сильверита надо. А здесь что, бомбу? Яд. Глубинный гриб есть такое, и все, больше ничего не могу. Так, мы ходили с этим пациком, с сеструней. Так, это разбойник, а это маг. Получается 2 мага, тяж и разбойник. Так, и пойдем мы... Нет, не ночью мы пойдем пороховые надежды. Днем задание выполнять. В смысле уровень повышен? А, у эльфиечки повышен. Хорошо, эльфийка у нас маг, значит магия. Сила воли. Так, а качали мы тебе здесь земельку. Это что? Заразная ходячая бомба. Пойдет.
So, is the Keeper your mother?
I left my clan when I was a child, to become Marathari's first. I haven't seen my parents in more than 10 years.
I'm so sorry. My father died in the Blight. You must really miss them.
I remember my mother singing to me when I was a little girl and I'd get sick. I think that's what I miss the most. The Keeper has a terrible singing voice.
Блин, я что, не так пошел, да? Суки, блин, понапутали здесь. Хорошо, здесь уже облазил все. Куды? Наверх, на низ? Наверх. Туда хоть идем? Туда.
Here we go again.
А там этот чувачок базарил?
No further, human. Calvishoth control these passages.
I am more than capable of meeting any threat.
So I see. I expected to warn a caravan. not a well-equipped tracker. The path ahead is littered with my kind. If you are as skilled as you look, it would please me if you killed them.
You have turned your back on your kin?
Yes, for a second time. I did not like my role, so I left the queue. I do not wish to be a murdering thief, so I left these Talvishoff to warn their victims. You are no victim, so now I will leave.
I want a friendly way to get what I need.
You will be disappointed. They are reveling in chaos. It is a wretched freedom. I still need order, even if I insult the core of the Qun by selling my honor as a mercenary.
Do I really have to convince you to do the right thing?
I have already done more than was demanded, by my own choice. You have my word of caution, human. Heed it or do not.
I just do not understand them.
I'm sure, man, this...
Здесь я был уже. Блин, ни с кого ничего не упало, что ли? Что за бред? Вот сундучок есть. А ну давайте посмотрим. Блин, а я эту даже не одел, кобылу. Я кобылу даже не одел. Печаль печальная, а? Выключи.
Там такая красота за окном.
В смысле?
Просто красотища. Где вы, Ромчик?
За одну потянула.
О, смотри, северное сияние.
Я понял.
Вот это да! Блин, почему не видно? А как сделать темный кадр?
Не знаю.
Блин, она не передает!
Включи свет мне. Ай. Свой достала.
Только я не помню, как на нем вспышка отключается.
Ну, если через видеоискатель, то там где-то в настройках отключается.
Don't like the looks of this. That should do it.
Геральт! Выйди, посмотри! Глянь, Армагеддон! Конец света! На моем, да. Ну что? Офигеть!
Армагеддон.
Офигеть!
А я, блядь, продаю все, а я эту шкуру даже не одел. Что он делает? Бронестойкость. Пиздец, думаю, что за херня? О, а что, я не сюда пришел, что ли? А куда надо было? Короче, сам того не подозревая, не туда все-таки попал, да? В зубу пальцем. А, вон дверь, все понял. Дверь в двери.
Watch your step. Done.
Сестру бьют! Суки. Сестру, ну хорош убегать там. Все? А начиналось-то, начиналось-то. Прям как серьезную битву должна была быть. Состав воспоминающая чего? Воспламеняющаяся бомба. Это прикольно. Что там у нас? А, я такое не могу носить, да? Ты можешь. Урон 59 к атаке, к урону от огня 21. Да, у тебя лучше в любом случае. Блю, ебать красотень. Красотища, сатища. Красотища. И... А, все, в порт, типа, теперь. Типа, мне нужен был вот этот рецепт бомбы, я так понял, да? К Дворкину сейчас, или как там его звали мы? Пупсика этого.
Let me pass. I have business with the dwarf Javaris and your Arishok.
The short mouth, yes. Enter if you must, Basra.
Какие-то странные кунари. Наш синий был, а эти нифига не такие.
My right hand arrives. Summon your Arishok. The bargain is done. About time you showed. I've been here for hours.
Нормальный такой. Овен, блин. Откуда у них рога только? Надеюсь, это не Стэн.
The Kuhn from an elf? The madness of this place.
Friend of yours?
Friend of no one.
Yes, well, that said, I'm here to report that your hated Talvishoth were felled, one and all, right? Yes, they were. So, I'm ready to open negotiations for the explosive powder, as we agreed.
No.
Что
He's
за
not
хуйня?
getting it. Make your chatty elf say something.
Any insight that would help?
Kunari do not abandon a debt. I humbly request clarification from the Arishok.
I have a growing lack of disgust for you. The dwarf imagined the deal for the Gatlock. He invented a task to prove his worth when he has none.
Then we have wrongly inserted ourselves in your affairs. Would you have us kill this dwarf?
Wait, what now?
If you face Talvishoth, he is not worthy of dying to you, as he was not worthy of dying to them. But you keep good company. Let him live, and leave.
You may want to take this opportunity to go.
But he has to sell. It's a product. People want it.
There is no profit in empowering those not of the Qun. The means of creating the Gatlock is ours alone. It shall be dispensed only to our enemies in the traditional manner.
You are a frustrating people. And you're fired. Sodding bunch of oxmen and dog lords. A whole lot breathing smoke. Pah.
You will leave as well, human. There's no more coin for you here. We have a purpose, but when it is done, do we leave Kirkwall like... Why do you bother me, human? I hire no blades and need no goods. Your kind thinks selfishness and want are normal. This city, all of it, leaves a bad taste.
If you despise this place, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
Ты говоришь, нам нужно уйти, но как ты можешь остаться в таком хаосе? Слабость предвозможностей. Я надеюсь исправить
My
положение.
welcome to the city was not so different from yours.
And yet you suffer it.
It's an opportunity to make a real difference.
Karastan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. Could not this entire city benefit from that certainty? How else will you know when you have made a real difference?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. I am not the one to educate you. I did not intend to land here. But this city may demand certainty. I suspect we are done, human.
How many Kunari have you lost to the Talvashoth?
None.
That seems unlikely.
We lose nothing when weakness abandons the Qun. It is the Talvashoth who have lost themselves.
You're a long way from home. Why did you come?
To meet a demand of the Qun.
Which was?
It is a matter only the Kunari understand. We remain until we fulfill the demand of the Qun. Or until the demand changes.
I don't think Kirkwall would do well under military rule.
The rule of the Qun is not military. It is discipline and order.
How is that different?
To your limited understanding, it is not. You fear soldiers that arrive to remove your pitiable vices. But they do not control Kunari. The triumvirate divides and governs. One is nothing without the others.
Can you tell me about the other two parts?
No.
Then we can learn nothing.
I am no more equipped to explain than you are to understand. Ari Shock, Ari Gaina, Ari Kyun, pillars of the Kunari, of the nation that must be. There is but one way to know these things, human, and I have yet to decide if it must be done.
You guard your powder carefully.
It is a tool that can only be allowed to exist under the ordered authority of the Kyun.
It could benefit many people.
It does now. Just as swords benefit warriors, but are not given to children. Well, your children.
Farewell.
Panahedan, human. I should let this continue. Let them wallow.
Look at the ships.
Короче, понятно, ни о чем мы с ним не договорились. Чуваку не помогли, блин. Нахуй то бегал этих, разгонял дебилов, дегенератов, блин. В Нижнем городе найти. Ну, пойдем, найдем слухи. Может быть, это связано с Кунари. Как можно ее найти, блядь, в Нижнем городе, блядь? Может, ночью надо искать? Ага, вот оно. Ну, погнали, чё. Слухи делать. Хоть бы писали, ночью найти. Так, а блудный сын это у нас что? Это главный сюжет, типа якобы.
Here, Mix. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
She has chosen poorly.
It does appear she could use some help, especially now.
Don't like it.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
You make a lot of assumptions. It almost got you killed already.
All the more reason to end this quickly. You must need coin. Everyone here does. Varnell!
Why is a Templar guarding her? Is this a setup?
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
Пиздец, а чё, нельзя было сразу вместе пойти? Блин, чё за дичь?
I'm expected.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
Shiva Dam.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
If you're so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
You're not interested in who you might be hiring.
If you were important enough to know, I would need someone else. But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Houk.
Strong. Very Ferelden. The Qunari have hardly pressured the southern nations. You have not seen as many converts or those who refused. If this action, if any action, can lessen their influence, it must be done.
Will he help? If I trust him at all?
I don't know his capabilities or if he can function at all in that collar, but I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He has followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Qunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
You don't just stumble on something, someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Qunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Talvashoth, they seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I am certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
dealings with the Kunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader. If you have interacted with Kunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
I can get him out of Kirkwood. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
We must help this poor creature. He has faced worse than what I run from.
Why would they do this to him? This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Kunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you were hired. Good luck.
Katojan, is it? You need to be led out of the city.
I don't know if he understood you. I know I didn't understand him.
It has been difficult to get information, but look at him. Would you want this? We must have that in common.
Do it or don't, but get out of my sight.
I thank you for taking Katojan. The passage leads through the Undercity and around the guard. I will pay upon your return. I know this may be a reluctant duty. Let us hope there are no unforeseen incidents.
I don't like this. I wouldn't like it even without the Kunari.
Trap!
Сука, не дал мне вовремя ловушку отключить. Кинулся, как больной ваш пи, блядь.
I don't like the looks of this. All set. Go down!
Seems we are victorious.
That should do it. Trap! I don't like the looks of this.
My goodness, that was exciting.
Как он побежал, блядь. Еле остановил, суку. Так, ну вот тут труп не пропал. Наверное, с него что-то собрать можно. Нет, пропал.
Watch your step. All set.
Сундушок. Так, посох для телочки. 22 урона к урону от огня, от природы. Ну, у нее все-таки силы природы, по-моему.
He's not very helpful, is he?
city's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it.
Это мы богатые дураки.
Collared like a dog lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who'll pay the most for your pet.
Ну, Кристин. Да нет никого, читать очкуешь.
Do everyone a favor and listen to your friend.
Unless you lot make a holiday of the last free place in Kirkwall, tax it up like even Lowtown, I'll cut you up and save the biggest piece for your pet.
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
The danger has passed, Katojan. Calm yourself. Did you react because your lead was threatened?
I know that kind of blind instinct. It is hard to judge how much control he has.
You can't gesture or stomp your feet twice for yes or something.
Why does that woman think he wants to leave? He's just... sort of a great lump.
You did what I said. Did I hit the right phrase or something?
He may not know himself.
Keep control, and remember who is on your side. Of course. I expected no different.
А так можно было? Блять, они ждут его уже здесь.
You will hold Basravashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of Iskaratam were killed by Talvashoth, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
I just got here, coming from the other way. If there was a trail, I didn't leave it.
Yet you are here with Sarabas. The crime is his freedom, his leash held by unknowing Basra. We will not allow that danger to continue. Let your own mages doom you. Sarabas will be properly confined.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Sarabas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
The sister called him Katojan. You are Sarabas?
Sarabas is his role and his name, as you understand it. It is the accusation and acknowledgement of being a mage.
And you are Avarad?
My role is to hold the leash and hunt the Grey Ones who leave the Qun. Or Baz who have not yet been enlightened.
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders as you or your partner thieves grew weak. It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Sarabas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged. Why?
The power that he has, that all Sarabas have, draws from chaos and demons. They can never be in control.
So you fear them?
Like so many others.
We leash Sarabas because they are dangerous and contagious. Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
Is a mage like Bethany so threatening? I don't see it.
I'd hope not, brother.
You and Sarabas, Baz Sarabas, are of the same womb? Vashidan! Nera Setar Karasam! You spewed your words at me like a demon trying to poison my control. Like this mage, the Qun requires your death.
But we're no threat to each other.
Baz Sarabas, you will be no threat to anyone.
Can you stand?
I am unbound, odd, wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Basfarad, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of Arvarad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Qun.
So after all of this, now you want to die?
I do not want to die. I want to live by the Qun.
Which means dying.
Yes. Is that hard to grasp?
Arvarad couldn't kill me. Perhaps he was wrong about your death, too.
Losing to you does not make him wrong. He spoke the Qun. I have chosen. It is bred in the bone.
Existing is not a choice.
It is the only choice. As it Taleb. It is to be.
Patrice might take you back, if death is the only other option.
The sister was not honest.
What do you mean?
I cannot say what she wanted, but it was certainty, not of the Qun. And her guard smelled of death.
Others of your kind live outside the Qun. You could join them.
They are not my kind. I am Qunari. They are not.
They have chosen to be free.
Free? They have refused what they are. I can't choose to not be.
Could you have returned if I'd let these others live?
No.
You were doomed from the start.
I was outside my Karatam. I may be corrupted. I cannot know. How I return is my choice. It must be. But that does not mean there is no meaning.
My job ended when we exited the city. The rest is up to you.
You know of certainty and borders. You are closer to the Qunari than you admit. Your role would change little if you accepted the Qun. Take this secret thing, Basfarad. Remember this day.
Creature.
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
It seems likely she set them on us. Why?